the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New Orleans Saints. Now, with 3 minutes to go in the game, the New Orleans Saints led the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 16-3. Now, even if Tampa Bay manages to score, the Saints will get the ball back and the opportunity to score again or run the clock out. The situation seems hopeless. Now, New England Patriots fans, they have seen this scenario dozens of times. But as Atlanta fans found out in Super Bowl 51, with Tom Brady, the game ain't over until there's nothing but zeros left on the game clock. So, Tampa Bay scores a touchdown. New Orleans gets the ball back. And as a bad team is wont to do, they gave it back to the Buccaneers with 2 minutes and 5 seconds left on the game clock. Now, guys, let's start right there. Where the heck has the New Orleans Saints coaching staff been for the last 20 years? Really, it is obvious that these guys are not students of the game. You see, we all know, everyone who's been watching football for the past 20 years, we know what is going to happen, but not the Saints coaching staff. Just like a victim in a horror movie who's walking around in the dark with a flashlight looking for a lost shoe on a cliff. That he left there 5 hours before. The New Orleans coaching staff seems to have no clue that this is the wrong thing to do. So, Brady, of course, goes down the field, mixing in passes and throws because he's got 2 minutes to go and he's just wasting time. He wants to take time off the clock and make it so that, there's not a whole lot of time left on the clock by the time he scores a touchdown. But he kind of scores early, but something happens. Let's get to that. Now, he got to the to the New Orleans 5-yard line, and then he threw a touchdown. Okay, but it was 40 seconds left on the clock. It was almost too much time. Lucky for him, but nobody saw it that way. The referees called a holding on the offensive lineman. So the touchdown was nullified, and the Bucs were penalized 10 points and had to go back 10 yards and try to do this again. Actually, it turned out to be a good thing because most quarterbacks would have folded. Most quarterbacks would have gave up. I mean, they tried. They went all the way down the field. They've been battling all game, and the odds have been against them. The Saints defense have been manhandling the Bucs offense. They've been beating them down, chasing them down, beating them up. And so he tried. But not Tom Brady. No, not Tom Brady. This is just another opportunity to do it again. Another quarterback might have folded. The odds were against him. The odds were pushing back. Everything seemed stacked against him, but not Tom Brady. He went back to work. He brought the ball back down to the 5-yard line through a series of plays, got it there. But now there was only 8 seconds left on the clock. 8 seconds. Must do. No field goal is going to happen. No field goal is going to do. It must happen. It must happen to be a touchdown. They must get a touchdown because no field goal is going to do anything. This has to happen. Heartbeats are racing. Nerves are jumping. Arms are getting short. Palms are getting sweaty. And what happens with Tom Brady? No, this is his zone. This is where he lives. This is where he wants it. He's going to stick the dagger in. And this is what he's been waiting to do the whole game. The game is tied. Well, I should say 4 seconds and 1 pass later, the game is tied. The game is tied, and all that is left is a point after attempt to seal the game. The ball is hiked. The place kicker kicks it. The game is over. That's it. It's done. Tom Brady has brought another team back from the point of defeat. He has made another comeback. Thomas Edward Patrick Brady has made yet one more comeback, the most in NFL history that anybody's ever done, and won the game. The point is, well, Bucs fans, enjoy Tom Brady while you have him. That's right. Enjoy him while you have him. Because when he's gone, you're going to reminisce about the good old days like New England Patriots fans are doing right now. That's right. See, they watched the game or they heard about the game and they reminisced about the good old days when every game was possible if not a probable win. That ain't happening in New England anymore. Nope, those days are long gone. Those days are now in Tampa Bay.